Yo, what up, Wasteland? My name is Brad, and this is a Modern Warfare 2 game I got for you. It is a search and destroy thingamabob with the AK-47, my favorite gun in the game. Period. Fucking period. It's better than ball sacks. And so today I would like to talk about marijuana, and specifically what made me actually want to talk about this is I watched this documentary. It's pretty freaking sweet. It's actually on YouTube. You can watch it in many different forms. The one I happened to watch was a very shitty quality one, and then I ended up finding out there was one that was very much better with high quality and stuff. So in this documentary, it's on YouTube. It's called The Union, The Business of Getting High. It went over a couple of things that I found interesting, and a couple of things that just make me think and respond with. The government is fucking stupid in many ways, don't get me wrong. But specifically, I will talk about everything I want to talk about in a specific form. Now, originally, apparently marijuana, I mean, I'm not sure if this is true, but this is what it said in the documentary, and just at face value, this is what it said. I could believe it anyways, because, I mean, cocaine got legalized in a similar fashion way back in the day, and look at that. Get killed by a little dark McDoodle fucking homosexual! Just cut that round out, because I was dead. Now, apparently marijuana was originally legalized, and you can question this if you want. I mean, it's everyone's. Everyone should question everything that is told to them. I mean, because you don't want to, just because not everything is true. Just like the, the Obama campaign or the Mitt Romney campaign for presidency. You don't want to just accept one side over the other just because of what they said, because not all of it may be true. Like Mitt Romney, little fucker. Homosexuals, man! But, wow, I'm 2 minutes in, and I haven't even got to the fucking point yet. So apparently marijuana was legalized because they thought that it apparently they thought the minorities were very aggressive and crazy and dangerous when they used this drug. Keep in mind, marijuana is the world's #1 best medicine out there, and it's free. Grow it anywhere in the fucking world except the desert, because nothing grows in the sand except terrorists and cacti. So now, in today's world, the only reason I can come to think of why marijuana is illegal, because it makes money. Now, a lot of people say that marijuana, I mean, if they legalized it, can make the government a lot more, but I've been thinking about this and talking it over with a friend, actually. I may have to add another game in this, because this is something I really want to talk about, and I don't want to take shortcuts out of it. If marijuana was legalized, first of all the people illegally growing it in these grow-ops and basements and up Buccaneer's asshole in the middle of nowhere, well, personally, I think they would go out of business, because if it's decriminalized and legalized and shit like this, here's one thing that will happen. These grow-oppers, that's what I'm going to call them, because they make grow-ops, first of all, they probably wouldn't make any money, because you and me, Tom down the street, retarded man Jimbo, who likes to sit on guys' laps, he could just grow it himself. He really could just grow it himself, just like anyone these days could take an apple seed out of an apple and grow an apple tree in their backyard. That's what you could do with marijuana seeds. And then also, people that have gotten arrested for marijuana, there's this thing going on these days. I'm not sure how many, I don't know what the percentages of today's prisons, but apparently there are a lot of privatized prisons out there. What does that mean, Brad? Privatized, not privatized. What the fuck am I smoking? Not marijuana, or anything for that matter, but privatized prisons are essentially, yo ass gets thrown in jail, the government pays the workers at these prisons, or something like that. I don't entirely know. So, if marijuana is legalized, less people in prison, less money for the privatized prisons. That is just one thing that would happen. And earlier I mentioned marijuana, the world's #1 medicine because it is a plant. If this is legal, guess what happens to the pharmaceutical companies? And guess what happens to the insurance companies? Well, the insurance companies would make a hell of a lot less money because marijuana helps you in many ways. But also, you know, things like pharmaceutical companies. What do? They make aspirin. They make a bunch of stuff. And there are some medications out there that actually use ingredients from marijuana. And that's why some of the side effects are like, oh, I'm a little drowsy and shit like that. That's what marijuana does to you. And a couple of other things. But, you know, why would I go out and buy, you know, a freaking container of 100 pills? I don't know how many they put in those. Probably not 100. They make small packages, so you got to buy more and more. So if you didn't have to go and buy those pills, how are they going to make money? And in a capitalistic world of big corporations and greedy motherfuckers and government officials that are paid by lobbyists, faggots, it's crazy stuff. Less jobs, but, you know, they can just take a different job. So, you know, if I can make marijuana, take marijuana and make my headache go away, among other things that marijuana can help with, you know, why the fuck would anyone go to a pharmacy? So, and shit, I just lost my train of thought. Whatever. Actually, I'm having trouble just thinking about what I want to say. Like, this is why I don't make too many commentaries, because if there is something that I really want to talk about, I have trouble articulating what I want to say, and that's why I have some pauses and crap. So, what, you know, one last thing I want to say before I wrap this up is, like, one of the data that was collected, like, apparently, people were saying that marijuana killed brain cells and shit like that, but the test that they did this on, it was way back in the day. I don't even know. Maybe it was 30s or 40s. I don't remember exactly. I watched the documentary, like, a little over a week ago, actually, and it's like, they suffocated the fucking monkeys. They killed, that's what killed the brain cells. This motherfucker had no air. And, you know, there's really no reason for marijuana to be illegal at all. And, a couple of things that were brought up was that the marijuana is this crazy gateway drug. You know, it leads to these bigger things, but that is a load of shit. Even in this video, it talked about, like, well, you know, I could jump off a bridge, so maybe make bridges illegal to stop people from jumping off them, you know? It's like, it's stupid arguments like that, because I feel that there is no argument for why marijuana should be banned, illegal, you know, whatever you name it. And even though I have no interest in stuff like alcohol or marijuana, I don't care to use any fucking drugs, because I don't see the point. You know, a lot of people use drugs or drink alcohol to fit in. And that's why, like, I mean, stuff like cocaine, like, all this stuff, people want to feel good, right? And what's one way to feel good other than being addicted and you're forced to use it? It's like, to fit in. Motherfuckers want to fit in, so what do? Oh, Bill's drinking a beer, I'll join him and do so. And then, you know, a lot of people are impressionable, you know, little kids, I mean, but even people in high school and even in college, I mean, you can, like, if you go to college right after school anyways, it's like, if other people are doing it, you're more likely to do so. And that's the same way trends work. Like, if you go in high school, for those of you in school, look at what people are wearing. What are they wearing? Well, you know, the thing with cliques anyways, but in my school, girls wear tight jeans. They would wear usually the same fucking shit. Everyone would wear the same fucking shit because they wanted to be one of the cool kids. And it's like the same thing with, you know, drugs. I don't want to use it. Have no interest. But marijuana, non-addictive, not harmful, whatever. Smoke 15,000 of the motherfuckers. It's not going to be the marijuana that kills you, but the smoke that kills you. And even then, it's like some studies on animals, for example, you know, you can get all this in the documentary, but question it. You can question anything you want. Otherwise, you know, because if people never questioned anything, don't take everything first glance as a fact, because then, you know what we'd be doing? We'd all be praying to a guy in the fucking sky, and we'd be in the Stone Age still, because no one wants to question their rulers. And it's just it's exactly the same with parents too. Like your parent, you know, you're growing up. Your parents say this, and that. That's bad. Don't do it. So you grow up in life and you just accept it. Oh, my mom said marijuana's bad. It must be fucking terrible. But it's not illegal for any harmful reason whatsoever. But that's kind of all in my mind right now. If you guys want to mention anything, you're welcome to. There's nothing else I remember right now about the film thing. So I'm just gonna cut it off here, guys, and I'll see you later.